It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Temple Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Hazy #1. It's a double dry hopped hazy IPA, New England IPA, coming in at 6.6% ABV in a 355 milliliter can. There's a look at the beer. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. I want to say a massive thank you to Mick in Australia. Thank you very much, Mick, for the beer. Always appreciate the beers that come our way from all over the world. But on this occasion, thank you, Mick, for the beer. This looks tremendous. We've also got their Hazy #2 to review soon. Temple Brewing Company. I'm a big fan of their beer. That looks so good. So good, and it smells so good as well. The tropical kind of flavours coming from this distance, holding the beer at this distance, just smells incredible. Pineapple chunks. Oh, wow. Orange peel. Grapefruit. Fleshy blood orange. Oh, wow. This is off the scale, kind of. The amount of aroma coming off this beer is just incredible. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Pineapple chunks. Wow. Pineapple chunks, and more pineapple chunks. Passion fruit. Mango. Grapefruit. Great drinkability. Fantastic drinkability. There's a little pepperiness, a little spiciness coming through. It's really fresh. It's really fresh beer. You can really get that hot presence. Now, I'm going to say Mick is genuinely kind of, he's really quick when it comes to, like, the releases come out and he's picking me these beers up. So this beer could be 2 weeks old, but you really get a sense of that in the aroma and in the taste, because it's so fresh and so juicy and so tasty. Wow, and there's a lovely hop bitterness coming through as well. Not overly done. It's not a big kind of overly done hop bitterness. It's definitely there. And I look at the head retention on the beer. Look at as I've poured that beer into the glass now. A little bit of the sediment that makes this a hazy, cloudy IPA made its way into the beer, and you can just see that head retention. Just see that little bit of added haze that's made its way into the beer. Terrific stuff. Really is terrific stuff. And look at the conditioning. I'll be able to show you the conditioning a little bit better as I make my way down this glass of beer. A little bit more orange peel. Maybe a touch of orange peel and a small touch of coriander or something in here. It's really interesting. Really interesting brew. What do they say? 6.6% ABV, 355 milliliter can. Palisade hop cone. Here we are. Here's the description on the side of the can. Description: tropical and stone fruit flavours and aromas leap from the glass. A soft, pillowy mouthfeel created from rolled oats in the mash. A hop-free boil with a generous whirlpool addition of Palisade lays the foundation for a cocktail of dry hopping. The hops are Palisade, Cryo Sabro, Cryo Idaho 7 and Citra. The malt is pale, rolled oats, rolled wheat and carapils. And the yeast is Verdant IPA yeast. Verdant IPA yeast. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? This brewery. I remember this brewery, Verdant, setting up 3-4 years ago. I was sent beer from them. I think I first had their light bulb and other beers, and I remember the first everybody was saying how amazing these beers were, and I remember the brewers were they were completely taken aback by the success that they were having. And now Verdant, they've done a big fundraising. They've got fantastic kind of brewery vessels and a fantastic gleaming new brewery down there in Cornwall. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing the success they've had over a small amount of time. Some breweries spend years and years and years trying to get that little bit of magic stardust that some breweries are just born with. To the point where here we are, a little brewery that started up a few years ago in the UK, and Temple Brewing Company in Australia are using their yeast strain. It's tremendous. So just a little talk then about the description where they talked about no hop additions in the boil. I'm going to be quick with this one, but I want to explain it. Just think of when you make a cup of tea. You can add the milk first and then get the tea bag in and the hot water. Or you can put the tea bag in, then the hot water, and it makes the tea, for me anyway, a little bit astringent, a little bit kind of overly strong. In a very, very small capacity, that's the same thing as we're talking about here. They haven't put the hops in the boil, so they're not generating any of that bitterness that hops can give, because they're not putting the hops in the boil. They're putting the hops in the fermenter at the end of the brew to slowly soak in the hop flavours, the grapefruit, the passion fruit, the mango that we're talking about. That's what they've done here. So I'm going to rate this. Great mouthfeel. Great aroma. Lovely soft juicy beer. Temple Brewing Company's Hazy No. 1, 6.6% ABV. For me, they're based out of Brunswick, East Victoria, Australia. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!